Hey guys, it's Sam here and welcome to another F1 2014 video. And as you can probably tell by the title of this video, it is my F1 league race highlights going around Spa, RDF1 league. So going into this race, it was just about damage limitation because I disconnected in the first round and stuff like that. So tried to close the gap to the World Championship leader, Fernando Alonso. But here we are on my bank lap. I'll just talk you as we go. So there was turn on there. You want to put up to Rich, feed it through the barriers onto Eau Rouge. Here you want to try and use as little steering lock as possible to try and keep as much speed as you can in the corner. Open DRS, shift up into 8th gear. For this corner, you want to put it down to lean, shift, brake before the 50-meter board, shift into 3rd, flick it right, then hold it, lift off, flick it left, shift up to 4th, then flick it right for that corner. Put it up to Rich for a burst of acceleration, then down to lean. Brake as soon as the curb started on the left there, you want to hold it in 3rd as I go a bit wide there. Here, just try not to cut or extend at that no-name corner there, otherwise cut the engine. P1, 6th gear, try to not go wide as I did there. Scruffy lap so far. Put it down to lean and brake at the 50-meter board. Shift down into 3rd, try sacrifice the right-hander to open up the left-hander. Try not to go wide as I did there. Brake as soon as the curb starts on the left. Shift down to 3rd. And keep on shifting up in the gears to feed it through the barriers. As I somehow didn't use Rich Mix for this straight, which is a bit weird. But our next lap was actually our best lap, and I accidentally edited that out, so apologies for that. But anyway, you want to brake after the 100-meter board for the bus stop chicane. Put it into lean, just hold it through there nicely. Don't try and do anything too extravagant and go over the line. See there, I ended up in 4th, but once we cut here, you can see I'm in 1st. So yeah, I accidentally edited out, as I said, about 3 times before my best lap. But anyway, going into the pits now. I'm actually quite satisfied with that lap. Actually, it seemed to be a really good lap. I didn't make any mistakes on my proper lap. And now I'm going to spoil it from now. I'm going to tell you that the rest of the qualifying is just laps that I failed to beat my time. But I thought I'll just include it in the video. So yeah, you can watch that if you want. Going into the garage. We're going to cut just about now. There we go. For a lap. Again, right at the very end of the session, because I wanted to see if I could get a good lap in at the end of the session. So I'm going to be quiet now and let you enjoy my failed attempt. Coming up to this corner here, I made quite a big mistake. I did this corner quite alright, and then I went wide into the gravel, and there's the lap over. So, yep, that's basically my failed attempt. I just decided to retire because there's no way I'm getting another lap in on those tires. As you skip to the garage now, and I'm going to tell you here, I spent a lot of time thinking on the strategy, which is why I didn't really move anything. I was just thinking about if I should go option, option prime, or option prime, option. I did decide to go for the option prime. I just thought I would need that option stint just to eke out the gap to make it a nice easy stint on the primes, which I will spoil it again, was not very easy. But here you can see me changing the tires and just playing around with the strategy really, because I was at that time I was really unsure what to do. As we cut onto the race about now, there we go. Just going through the grid cinematic there, me on pole, my championship rival there, Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari, and my teammate Indrek in third. So, on the grid, 22 laps await us, pole position. Let's see what we can do. 5 likes, that's a really good reel. And it's lights out, and away we go here. Put it up to Rich to try and get the best possible run into the first turn. Just keep it in lead and hold the inside line, because I did not want to take the racing line. And as you can see here, as I look behind me, I see an almighty, not even crash. It was really weird. It was like 3 cars just steering into the barrier. And I can tell you now that that was just a collision. And at that point, I didn't really notice. So I was a bit confused. But yeah, I got away cleanly, and we're gonna skip to lap 7 now of our pit stop because nothing really happened. So coming into the bus stop chicane, shifting into first, I almost hit the barrier. I still can't believe I didn't hit it. But anyway, just making sure we're on lean so we can save that bit of fuel. Making sure that the pit crew select the option tires. There we go. Here I was just checking what strategy everybody was on, and I saw Fernando and Lodestar not pitted, so I knew they were going for a one-stop, so I knew I had to really make the most of this option stint, which I tried to do. So rejoining here, I look behind me and I see Carl, and I didn't want to go side by side through Eau Rouge because I thought it would end up in a crash, so I just lifted off the throttle and I'll just work my way past. So here, just getting into the slipstream, trying to get close to him. I didn't want to go side by side with him, just I thought it would end in misery. So here, I completely just misjudged where Carl would brake there. I broke far too late. I'll admit that it's bad driving for me, because I had fresh options. I really wanted to push on, and here you go. You see, really giving him the hurry up now. These corners here, slowing down, and then I got a better exit. I tried to go up the inside of P1, but they decided it would be a bad idea because it probably ended misery once again. And then Carl went wide at P1 there, coming through here once again. I braked really late. I somehow managed to stop the car. Maybe that's just me being really good at braking in this game. But then here I decided to save him up a bit, see if I could get a good exit out here, which I did. Into Rich Mix in the slipstream around Blanchimont, coming towards Blanchimont, I think it is. We're going down the inside, well, around the outside really, and yeah, made the move stick there, a bit on the grass, but I couldn't have given any more space than what I did there. So yeah, I think that was a pretty clean move. Went a bit defensive into the bus stop chicane to make sure that Carl didn't try to dive on me. Then I saw that he cut the chicane, so yeah, not too sure what happened there. I think Carl, you might have, yeah, I think you might have outrun himself. But yeah, we come up to lap 14, where I make my pit stop for the primes, down to lead mix once again, coming through the bus stop chicane. And here, I think that is 11-second lead to Fernando, and I knew he was going to jump me because it was on the one stop, so I knew that I must try my best not to come out in any traffic, which I'm going to tell you in advance it'll work. So they're just looking at the strategies once again. Yeah, I was just a bit of bad timing for me that I rejoined just behind Lodestar. So here we go, there he goes. Pardon me there. As we skip to lap 60, this is the part when we get close to Lodestar here. I managed to take this corner really well throughout the race. I really found a really good line there. And then once again, just setting Lodestar up here into Rich Mix using the slipstream, and I was quite far back. And I think this really shows how powerful the slipstream is. It's crazy. But there you can see just getting closer and closer and closer. In 8th gear, he goes defensive. I go to the left hand side. We both brake very, very late, but Lodestar can't slow the car down. I tried to go around the outside, but that wasn't going to work. So I thought I would just put it into Rich, use the DRS and stick with him here. Down to lead mix, I broke early because I knew Lodestar was on much worse tyres than what I was. I did take the best offline there through turn 1. I think I had a little bit of understeer at the apex, which wasn't good. As you can see, Lodestar pulled away from me a bit. But with the slipstream effect, I just closed in and in and in. Through Eau Rouge now. In the slipstream, he went to the inside, I went to the outside, and a simple DRS move there. For second place, and then it was 6 laps to the end from here. And I really wanted this win, really badly. So I just went ultra beast mode, just concentrated so hard on my driving, just trying to catch Fernando, just trying to hit all my apexes. As I say that, I missed the apex there, but yeah, just trying to hit all my apexes, trying to have fantastic speed out of corners, and I was really trying to close the gap, because if I didn't, then Fernando was going to win. So coming through P1, I will say I took quite a bit of speed on entry into this corner. I was quite surprised when I did it. Went on the grass, and that was a bit scrappy there. Braking gear into second gear, then I shifted up to third because I was racing on the pad because I wasn't bothered to get my wheel out. So I needed that extra bit of turning. But as we cut forward to lap 20, this is the part where I really started to gain on Fernando here. This is where new tyres really have an effect. And I'll just take you through this lap. Actually no, I won't take you through. I'll be quiet and you can enjoy this lap while I go and catch Fernando. Go. Coming towards Blanchimont now, I was on -1 lap of fuel, but I knew I had to catch him. It was just, it's too close in the championship to let to really concede points. I just needed this win a lot. So yeah, I was in Rich Mix. At that point I really didn't care about fuel, just as long as I got past Mr. Pop. I was quite happy. And going through the bus stop chicane, you can see how much I closed in under braking. As we cut to the same lap 21, but we're coming through P1, and these sequence of corners, oh my god, the amount I was able to catch on him, I was so surprised. But here we go, I took a really good line through those two corners. I saw that Fernando made a mistake here. We went a bit wide, that would have hurt his drive, and then I flicked through the menu and I saw some optimal, so I decided why not go in Rich, which is what I did. And I was in the slipstream, and there he tech pulls to the inside. I go around the outside, I brake way later than he does round the outside. This could be a great move, but no, we've had a Codemaster side pod glitch effect or whatever it is. I don't know what the heck happened there. Lost a bit off my front wing, and at that point I was raging. I was really annoyed because there wasn't a lot more I could do. You could probably pause and rewind back, but I had absolutely no steering block at that point. But as we cut to P1, I hear my engineer saying that Fernando's run out of fuel, and I see him going so slowly, and I wonder what's going on, and then I realize he's run out of fuel. So how lucky was that? Really unlucky for Fernando. I'm really sorry, but yeah, last sector, bit of luck for me. Because if that didn't happen, Fernando would have definitely won the race. So here we go, Fuglon Blanchimont coming up to the bus stop chicane. Decided to take it really, really slowly. Make sure I didn't make any stupid mistakes when it was the Grand Prix. And there we go, he upshifted really quickly and weaved to win the League Race of Spa, and I was really chuffed with that. I was really happy, and it's a result I needed, because after this race, I'm first in the championship now by 1 point. Yes, 1 point. So here I was just looking through people finishing. Here's Carl coming from the bus stop chicane. And he lost the back end a lot here. A lot. Yeah. Probably couldn't pull tires. There we go. There's the end. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done, well done.